You might know what are fundamentals of earned value management, but do you know why EV, earned value, is the most important EVM term? Hey, this is Praveen Malik from PMbyPM.com, your ultimate resource for the PMP exam prep. I have made it my mission to help you pass the PMP exam in your first try. In this video, I'm going to talk about fundamentals of EVM with the help of an example. By the end of this video, you will know why EV is the most important term of EVM. Before we go ahead, please subscribe to this channel and click on bell icon. This way, whenever I release a new informative video, you'll get an instant notification. So in our last video, we talked about EVM is a two-step process. It starts with planning and then we go to monitoring and controlling. EVM is just like a normal methodology, which is first plan and then monitor and control. But most important thing is it finds the equivalence between scope, time and cost. So first you define the scope, then you estimate the time and cost, and then you find the equivalence between these three parameters. You can click above to view my previous video, which explains what and why of EVM. Let us look at EVM with the help of an example project. Let's consider that we have to build 80 tables in 5 days at a cost of $1,000 per table. Very expensive table. Nonetheless, it will help us to understand EVM. So this is how the project plan can be represented. The project scope is to build 80 tables. Project time estimate is 5 days. And cost estimate for building each table is $1,000. The total project cost is $80,000. It is also called budget at completion, BAC, in EVM parlance. So now that we have the plan, where's the equivalence? The equivalence can be represented by this triangle. So we have a scope to build 80 tables, and these 80 tables have to be built in 5 days at a cost of $80,000. Let's look at the detailed plan or the day-wise plan. So on day 1, the plan is to build 10 tables, day 2, 13 tables, day 3, 17 tables, and so on and so forth. By the end of day 5, we should have 80 tables. And there is a day-wise planned cost as well. So on day 3, we have to build 17 tables. That is, we are planning to spend $17,000 on day 3. By end of day 3, 40 tables will be built. And the planned cost should be $40,000. So this is our plan. Let's consider day 3 as the control date. That is the date on which we are going to take measurements. So let's measure the actual performance. So actual cost on day 1 was $8,000, day 2 was $12,000, day 3 was $16,000. And actual cumulative cost at the end of day 3 was $36,000. So we had planned to spend $40,000, but we actually spent $36,000. So there's a difference. Let's look at a snapshot of day 3. So we wanted to spend $40,000 by the end of day 3, but we actually spent $36,000. Is it good or bad? Let's figure it out. Can actual cost be compared against the planned cost? Big no. Why? We don't know how much work has been completed at the end of day 3. 40 tables were planned to build at a cost of $40,000 at the end of day 3. But have we built 40 tables? Or have we built 35 or 30 or maybe 50? We don't know. We need data on how many tables were actually built at the end of day 3. Unless and until we know how many tables were built, we cannot compare actual against the planned. So this is what we have. At the end of day 3, $40,000 were supposed to be spent, but we actually spent $36,000. Let's introduce a third figure here. Let's assume that we built 35 tables at the end of day 3. So we have done work worth of $35,000. 35 tables into 1,000 is $35,000. We wanted to spend $40,000 to build 40 tables. We actually built 35 tables and spent $36,000 for them. So there is a variation here. So there are three figures, 40,000, 35,000 and 36,000. 40,000 is the value of work we wanted to do. 35,000 is the value of work we actually did. And 36,000 is the actual cost of doing the work. The first one is called planned value, second one is called earned value, and third one is called actual cost. Planned value is the authorized budget assigned to scheduled work or monetary value of the work planned by the project team. In our case, it is $40,000 at the end of day 3. Earned value is the measure of work performed expressed in terms of the budget authorized for that work or monetary value of the work accomplished by the project team. For our example, it is $35,000 at the end of day 3. Actual cost is a realized cost incurred for the work performed on an activity during a specific time period, or money spent by the project team for the completed work. For our project, it is $36,000 at the end of day 3. So I have a question for you. Which of the following is true at the successful completion of a project? PV is equal to EV, EV is equal to AC, AC is equal to PV, or PV is equal to BAC. Please leave a comment below. So this was our second video from the playlist, EVM Fundamentals. In the next video, I'm going to talk about EVM schedule and cost performance. If you want to download this PPT, please click on the link in the description below.